Today we're in the UK capital reviewing one of its most iconic attractions, the London Eye. Welcome to the United Kingdom Attraction Channel. Yes, hello and welcome to the United Kingdom Attraction Channel. It is the 19th of June 2021 and we are here in London reviewing the London Eye, which is behind us. Some top facts for you today. The London Eye is 135 metres, 443 feet tall with a 120 metre diameter. It was completed construction and opened in the year 2000 and it opened to the public in the year 2000 because eagle eye viewers will tell me that it actually opened in the year 1999. However, that was not to the general public. It did open to the general public in the year 2000 and was called the Millennium Wheel, which is now the London Eye. It is owned by Merlin Entertainment, so if you are a Merlin pass holder, you can ride or take a trip on the London Eye completely free of charge. The London Eye does have a continuous spin. It is still operating while you board one of the capsules, so it is so slow you won't realise really that you are boarding the capsule in motion, should I say. However, it is always continuously spinning. It takes about half an hour, 30 minutes to do a spin on, or a round should I say, on the London Eye. I am really excited to do the London Eye. Someone that is also excited to do the London Eye today, and joining me on the vlog is Samantha Punton. What are you most excited about on the London Eye?
Seeing the views at the top.
Seeing the views at the top. Wow, well there you go. And there is some really good views of the London Eye, from the London Eye, which does capture the entire of London. It was one of the tallest observation points in London, in fact the tallest, until it was superseded by the Shard. And now there is a few other observation decks, should we say, which are taller than the London Eye. But without further ado, we're going to try and get some footage of the London Eye from, we are currently on the North Bank, and you're looking across the river, which is the South Bank, where the London Eye is situated. It also, the building behind us here, houses, if I'm pointing in the right direction, I am pointing in the right direction. It also houses the London Dungeons and the Sea Life Centre and Shrek Adventures. So if you are coming here and you are a Merlin pass holder, you could probably do all of these in one day. So it's definitely worth coming down if you're a Merlin pass holder. There is also Madame Tussauds, however that is not located near the London Eye, so you would have to take a trip elsewhere for that. But it is here, Madame Tussauds London. So if you are a Merlin pass holder, definitely plenty to be doing here in London. So without further ado, we're going to head over towards the South Bank, across the river, to get you some more good footage of the London Eye. So we have made it to the South Bank. I am now behind the London Eye. The London Eye is behind me. So I'm going to give you a better view of the London Eye there. Merlin building is here. So inside this building is Shrek Adventures, It's the London Dungeons and London Sea Life. It also does house a 4D cinema experience, which normally you would get if you book tickets with the London Eye. A bit like Blackpool Tower, if anyone's been to Blackpool Tower and you're going to go up the tower Eye as they call it. You do get the 4D experience before you do go up the tower. It is exactly the same with London Eye. However, I do not expect this to be in operation currently due to COVID restrictions. However, I will do a full review if it is. Some more facts for you on the London Eye. It has 32 capsules. Each of the capsules, which you do go in to ride the London Eye, carries 25 people. So each one of them 32 capsules that you can see can carry up to 25 people. However, I don't expect it to be carrying 25 people today unless there's one group of 25 due to the COVID-19 restrictions. It costs £70 million to build and construct the London Eye, which I do, obviously £70 million is very expensive, but I do think it's quite cheap to construct such a iconic structure here in London. It is a cantilevered Ferris wheel. It is the tallest cantilevered Ferris wheel in Europe. And what cantilevered means is you can see the wires coming down to this glass box here. So this basically holds the structure and stops it from falling into the Thames. It holds most of its weight and is cantilevered into the ground and anchored. Just like a cantilevered bridge would be, it would be anchored into the ground. So without further ado, we're hopefully going to get our ride on the London Eye. I'm assuming, I'm not saying, but I'm assuming that face mask must be worn on the ride. However, we will do a full debrief after we've been on the London Eye, and we'll hopefully get some great off-ride and on-ride footage of the London Eye and some of the amazing views over the capital here in the UK. It does have one of the best viewing points, I would say, over London. So definitely get yourselves down to the London Eye if you want some good views over London, over the capital city of the UK. And apparently on a clear day you can see views of over 40 miles away from right at the top there, which we can't see because of the trees. But if you're right at the top of the London Eye on a really clear day, you can see 40 miles away. So you can definitely have a good vantage point over London even on a cloudy day like today. So without further ado, let's get ourselves on the London Eye.
It's lodged itself in local protein. Welcome, Mike and Stefan together.
Are you ready to be part of London's skyline? Whilst you're enjoying the amazing views, the ride might stop briefly at times, just to help other guests get on. This is totally normal. Distance between you and other guests. If required, please ensure you're wearing a face covering at all times.
love that.
No, not a thing that we took the cloud out of it. It's alright, because if everyone had it over my shoulder, they'd be good.
Play the spotting games, man.
What?
The spotting game, spot the landmark. Where's Buckingham Palace?
What's that?
Yeah. Where's BT Tower?
What's that?
Certainly is. Do you know where Canary Wharf is? I'll tell you.
What's
It's
that?
right over there. I don't even think we can actually see it from over here. It's either City or London. That's your headquarters down there. Green roofs.
Oh, is that the...
Ministry of Defence.
Yeah, Ministry of Defence.
Downing Street, just over there. We're at the top. $135 meters. Don't look down. Oh, I felt that. We're coming with a sudden stop.
There's incredible sights to see on every side, so look around and explore London's skyline. But please keep a safe distance between you and other guests. If required, please ensure you're wearing a face covering at all times. It's photo time! Strike a pose! Please stand in the marked photo areas to the side of the capsule facing out. You can buy your photo in the gift shop after your flight. Ready? Smile!
We're going on bikes.
Please stand clear of the opening doors. If you're a wheelchair user, please let other guests get off first. Our team will lend you a hand if you need it.
What are you doing now?
So we're just in the gift shop after the London Eye. Some snazzy ornaments here. £6.50.
Yeah, just go around the...
Quintessentially British. Large tea sets. Some magnets. One celebrating its 20th anniversary. And some snazzy mugs. Samantha picking the shot glass up, of course.
I'll try and find a little bit.
Some key rings. Does it have any pricing on the key rings? Oh, they're free for £10 or £4.50 each. What's a bottle opener key ring? Right up your street. Some London jumpers. That one looks like Converse, but it's not.
Look at these ones. Little red bus.
Oh yeah, the little red bus, and it's still 3 for 10.
You know what it is? It's on the postcard, I think.
Not this way. Because.
Thank you, bye. What I have to say about that? Key to my heart.
I'm gonna be sick.
Key to my
It's the
heart.
key to her heart. It's got a UK flag on it.
Yeah.
Some British themed Lego. Trafalgar Square. The London Eye and Big Ben. And the Harry Potter themes. And the famous triple-decker bus, not double-decker, triple-decker. And some Harry Potter memorabilia as well. all pin badges £3.50. Or you could also have patches, which you'd have to sew on. Some very snazzy patches there. So that is us off the London Eye. What did you think of that one, Samantha?
It was really good.
It was.
See all the views at the top.
It was really, really good, and you do get an amazing view from the top. I hope the footage does do it justice. You could literally see nearly every landmark here in London, from Buckingham Palace, 10 Downing Street, the Palace of Westminster, over at Canary Wharf, the Millennium Dome, which is the O2 now. You can literally see it all. So hopefully if you are coming to London and you do get a chance to go on the London Eye, it is a really good day and you can see everything that you want to see. What I would mention is before boarding on the London Eye, there is a big queue. You will get a time slot. It's all time slotted here at the London Eye currently. The time slot doesn't coordinate to the time that you're going to be riding the London Eye. It sort of means that's the time you're going to start queuing, and it'll probably be between half an hour to an hour from that time. So say our time was 4 o'clock. Yeah, we did fast track, so that was technically cheating. However, if you didn't fast track, you wouldn't be boarding until about 4:30. Latest it could be 5, depending on the queues and peak timing. COVID-19/coronavirus implementations. The 4D cinema unfortunately is closed currently, so that is not included in the ticket price. However, hopefully I was speaking to one of the staff members. They are trying to get that open in the next set of restrictions opening, which will see, for England anyway, just about all restrictions eased, and I think that's in about a month's time. So July, the last week in July, I think the 4D cinema will be open here at the London Eye. And I think that's everything that I've covered. Is there anything else you think I've covered? The hygiene, the COVID-19 implementations is really good, especially on the London Eye itself. They are cleaning down all the handrails before.
Clean it down after everyone. Like, there's only 6 in it as well.
Yeah. So so there was 3 groups allowed. It was 3 groups of 2 for us, so it was a maximum of 3 groups. However, if it was one big group, you would just have 1 group in the pod. It's a maximum of 25 people, so if you do have a group of 26, you're going to have 2 pods. However, that is going to be very uncommon, unlikely, that's the one. But that's really good. So we've had a really good time here at the London Eye. We're now going to head over towards the Shard, because the Shard is where we're going to do our final vlog here in London today. So hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. So if you've enjoyed the London Eye one, please go and give the Shard a look. We've also done a river cruise as well, so give that one a look too. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like our videos, and tomorrow we are at, where are we at?
Thorpe Park.
We're at Thorpe Park again, for hopefully our first ever ride on their new maze, which is Black Mirror, and you're quite excited about that. It's a bit edgy. I'm not excited about it. No.
I love stuff like that. So.
I like the roller coasters. You like the maze.
Yeah, I don't like the roller coasters. You'll probably see me on 2 roller coasters.
So hopefully we'll be. You'll see us at Thorpe Park tomorrow, and you'll be able to watch that vlog too. So all that's left to say is thank you for watching the United Kingdom Attraction Channel, and we'll see you next time.